Joy Gurudev, Joy Ma Shambhu Mahadeva Sahana Bhavatu Ganpati Bappa Moria. Youth gives glow on the face, strength in the body, enthusiasm in the mind, power in the speech, attraction in the appearance, satisfaction in all acts, and much more than what words can describe. Youth is magic by itself. If you don't believe in magic, you look at the process of birth. One atom of your parent's body know where to become eyes, nose, genitals, hair, nails, nerves, blood, bones. And then you look at youth, what you can do with your life. Your mind cannot perceive what you can do in your youth with yourself, with your life. So, most of all, youth can save you from death and fear of death. It's not sure, you can die in an accident or an illness, but rarely it happens that a person in his youth will die. Mind can be enthusiastic like the mind of Lao Tzu, like we saw yesterday. But the enthusiasm of the mind cannot be supported or encouraged by an old body. Same happened with Dhanvantari. I will tell you the story of the greatest Dhanvantari. Now we have talked about Tantra. This course is not just about Tantra. Lao Tzu, Bhogarnath, was a Nath Siddha Tantric. Now we talk about Veda. Dhanvantari is the medicine man of gods. He is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, like Vedanath is the incarnation of Lord Shiva. He is known to be never born, never died. He has arrived from the churning of the ocean, Samudra Manthan, along with other 14 precious items. Even he was troubled by old age. Even he was, put into a dilemma, depression by his old age. In Dhanvantari Samhita, if you must have read it, it is a very beautiful scripture, but a very long one. In Dhanvantari Samhita, it has been mentioned that from the age of 22, Dhanvantari was searching for secrets to be ever youth, to live forever, for reversing the age. He conducted many experiments on himself and others, and he made a scripture out of those experiments, but he was unsuccessful. To the age of 60, he turned old. He created a huge literature on this, but his hope had been totally destroyed, because almost 40 years and he had not reached to a conclusion. He was not successful. He brought this huge scripture to the banks of the river. He kept tearing each page and he started throwing each page in the water. He was crying unconsolably. He was constantly crying. And he was thinking to himself that I have wasted my precious life, my time, in this futile exercise of living forever, of being young, of bringing medicines to men. If I would have utilized this time in some other research, my life would have been much more worth, and I would have got name, fame, and fortune out of it. I would have been worshipped after my death. I know my intelligence, I know my capacity. I've wasted all. Everything is a waste now. Even a person like me, who is unborn, who will never die, knowledgeable, who has access to all the scriptures, the medicine man of God, I am known as the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. I cannot find a solution to this problem, then who else will be able to do it? When he was doing this process and hardly anything was left out of his used scripture, a commercial sex worker passed from that side and she knew Dhanvantari. She stopped over there and she held the hand of Dhanvantari. She asked him, "What are you doing?" Dhanvantari explained her the whole thing and she said, "Wait. Wait. You don't do this. Whatever is left, you need to save it. Maybe you are just one step away from success. And even if you are not," he said, what if I'm not? What if I die before I come to a conclusion?" She said, "See, sometimes it happens that we lose hope at the very last step. Maybe you are just one step away from the final conclusion, the final experiment. And even if you are not successful, save whatever you have worked on. Maybe the same thing will be useful to you in your next life if you don't lose hope. And even if it is not useful to you, it will be useful to someone who is going to do the same experiments after you. And that person will surely say that my base is Dhanvantari. And maybe you come back in next life and you pick up your own scripture and you start from there. So, even if you want to start from next life, you will have to start from scratch. And you have already said that 40 years were not enough for you. And if you have to start from scratch, you will have to go on again and again, do the same thing and lose again. Why not save this for yourself, for your next life? And continue, go ahead till you can and join in from next life. Or let someone else continue. Because Dhanvantari is not a person. Every medicine man is a Dhanvantari. It is said in India, all doctors are Dhanvantari. So the thought Dhanvantari, the name Dhanvantari will never die because of this scripture. Sometimes some people give you such a great wisdom of life. A commercial sex worker, she gave such a big wisdom to Dhanvantari. Water, if you are boiling, it boils at 100 Celsius. Just 1 Celsius is left and you let go. And the water will not boil. You must not give up. Never give up. You are digging a well and say, if water is going to come up at 100 feet, you have dug up till 99 feet and water does not come out. Just 1 feet more and it will come out. And don't lose hope even if it does not come out. You die before you hit water. while digging the well. Someone else will come and start digging from where you have stopped. And that person, when that person will find success, that person will say that my ways was already created by this great master who did this. Never ever lose your hope on anything. And even if you come back and you want to restart, your scripture, your work, your digging will be helpful to you, and you will restart from where you have stopped. Your generation is also you. And whosoever hits the water, it's you. Everything is you. It's very deep. Understand this. So let's go back to our story. Suddenly, a shloka, a mantra, came out from Dhanvantari. Listening to what commercial sex worker told him, Dhanvantari said, I don't know how this mantra came out of me. But I know one thing, that I don't have to give up. He took the smaller part of his scripture which was left and went immediately to his hut, his kutir, and started experiments. He zeroed on mercury, rasayan, chemical, liquid metal mercury, and he created the fifth Veda and found his success. Ayurveda. You know, Ayurveda, everyone has heard the name Ayurveda, but Ayur means age. The Veda which helps you to increase your age, which helps you to stay healthy and youth forever, is Ayurveda. So, we will understand what is this mantra of Dhanvantari. The first part of the mantra is very, very, very interesting and important. It says that the mind seldom goes to the old age. It always desires youth. And in most of the living beings, not only human, but all the living beings, it is always young, specifically males. But the body is different from mind. It goes against the wish of mind and it turns old. Slowly, it discourages the mind and pulls the mind along with itself to old age. And so the body and mind both are old. If we try to understand this very clearly, in detail, slowly our body and mind are killing each other. And this happens faster in case of humanity because humans have developed their intellect, which is their greatest enemy and best friend. Whatever the body desires is harmful and deadly for the mind, and whatever the mind desires is harmful and deadly for the body. For example, the pleasures that body wants, food, sex, everything, is creating a havoc in the mind. The desires of body are killing the mind. The desires of the mind are killing the body. Whatever the mind desires, sex, food, whatever, and you stuff yourself, you utilize your body to get that, to gain that. And this all things, excess food, tasty food, sex, everything is destroying the body. It is killing the body. And laziness of the body does not like to do anything. It wants to just go to sleep all the time. Just be rest. If you are moving your hand is not moving by itself. Your mind is moving your hand. The energy is moving the matter. Matter can't move by itself. So the body is lazy. Body wants to just be. And just being empty mind is devil's workshop. It is killing the mind, giving all types of wrong thoughts in the mind. Body is created by the mind. Why can't it follow the mind? It will be difficult for the mind to follow the body, but it won't be much difficult for the mind to control the body. But now opposite is happening. Mind has desires, it is just utilizing the body to fulfill the desires. It does not want to control and keep the body healthy. Mind has created the body, so mind is subtle than body. Spirit has created the mind, so spirit is subtle than mind. And so the subtle rules the gross. Spirit rules the mind, mind rules the body. With the help of the spirit, the mind can control the body. And it can make it young again, it can make it healthy again, it can reverse old age. The mind and the spirit just have to educate it, train it, discipline it. Spirit is nothing but your soul, you can call it, but I will call it spirituality is spirit. So, even in Tantra, it is said Atma Tattva, Vidya Tattva, Shiva Tattva, and Karan Tattva. Atma Tattva is soul, Vidya Tattva is mind, Shiva Tattva is the cause of the soul, Sarva Tattva is the cause of the Shiva Tattva. In the class of Mahavidya, we can discuss this in detail. It is a secret which cannot be given out like this. So, on this Dhanvantara, I created Ayurveda, the fifth Veda, the Veda of age. And by this, we will today go on the group and see what is there. Now we have started learning about youth. And tomorrow again, we will come out with a new video to talk about Ichha Mrityu, or a very, very, very long life. Is it good or bad to have it? Youth and health up till we die is good. But what about a long life? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Hari Aum Tatsat.